eventually asset-based coins will replace small cap stocks. The SEC has built some platforms that they've allowed to be dealer brokers to issue these. There's a big deal coming in New York in the next 3 weeks. I'm involved in it. It's under NDA, but it's $400 million coin issuance for a real estate asset that you've heard of.
What?
And yes, I'm going to bring this forward as soon as I can.
Tell me what you
disclose
can.
So the idea is that an owner of a very prestigious brand hotel in this city is going to internationally issue an asset-based coin for ownership, and you'll participate in the distribution of a smart contract through the blockchain. You will be an owner of a third of this hotel.
Wow.
If this works, it's going to be the first of its kind. I'm very excited about it.
Because it's real assets behind the whole thing.
And it's SEC approved. This is the issuance, instead of a stock, a share, it's a coin with a smart contract approved by the SEC. I'm excited about it. I'm involved in it. I hope it works.
But that's very different than Bitcoin.
But that's where we're going with this thing. That's where we're going to go with this Coinbase stuff.
What is it, just a more securitized way of doing this?
It's completely liquid, completely transparent, and the smart contract gives you ownership in perpetuity. You can sell the coin to somebody. The blockchain smart contract discloses
this
that.
really puts on its head the notion of going public. I mean, instead of going public on the New York Stock Exchange, you're here at the NASDAQ, for instance, you could do this, right? Cut out the investment bankers potentially or limit their fees.
I'm in glee over
And you're
this.
giving investors assets as opposed to an ICO, initial coin offering, in which there may not be anything there. It's more like a donation to the company.
Sure, and the issuer is thinking instead of paying 5 to 7% commission, they may get millions of people buying $20 or $50 worth of this asset. So the cost of the issuance is very low, if it works. Yeah. So, you know, I'm excited, but let's wait and see.
If it works, you're going to see tremors across Wall Street because that's going to disrupt.
It's 400 million.
Here.
It's a big number. It's enough to. That's not a huge number on Wall Street, but it's enough to say this works.
Can we book you right now?
I will come back and I will.
This is something that I love about cryptocurrency is cutting out the middleman, and what he's bringing up is a great point that these investment bankers, the Merrill Lynch, Goldman Sachs, have huge fees and make huge profits on companies going public and how the stocks are issued. So if this is true and if this is successfully done, this is not only huge for the cryptocurrency market, but it's huge for the investing market because if you do have a chance, please go through my channel, look at the Max Kaiser videos. Unfortunately, we have this big parasite, which is modern banking. They charge huge fees and suck up, and basically they make it kind of hard for competition to come in because their fees are so expensive and the way the structure is. They make it very difficult for small companies to come and compete with large established companies. Crypto is the answer to this problem, and if this comes true, this is great, not just for stocks and companies, but from my perspective as a real estate owner, this is awesome. I would love to issue, and maybe this will be the start. I'll be following this, but maybe I'll be issuing my own crypto on my real estate assets. I would love to sell 1/3 of my portfolio to put it on the blockchain and get investors and use the capital I raised to buy more real estate and continue to do this, and then also just provide a platform where I don't have to pay a bunch of fees to investment bankers. I can basically share the profits with you or whoever is buying into these crypto assets. So I think this is great. I'm really happy to hear about this news, and that's why even though we did have a market sell-off, I mean, we're doing much better now. It looks like a recovery, but I'm not panic selling any of my crypto assets. I'm going to stay involved in the market. I'm going to pay attention. And like I said, I don't know if I'll continue to buy crypto assets. I think eventually, the real way to do it is to create your own crypto assets. And I would love to do that off of my real estate holdings. It would be I would love to do this. And like I said, I would definitely want to make sure I get the SEC's blessing because I do live in the United States and I don't want regulators knocking on my door and coming to seize my assets. So I definitely welcome, and I think a good way to go, long term is work with the regulators, not against them. Even though I do own a good amount of stealth coins and I plan to continue to invest in stealth coins. But let me know what you guys think. I think it's great news, and I will be following this development, and I will definitely cover it because, you know, I'm mostly a successful real estate investor. I also own a healthcare company, but my biggest investment is real estate. And if this crypto market can, you know, come and tie into real estate, and I'm also able to raise capital from it, this is really good news. So I will continue to cover this. If you do have a chance, subscribe to the channel. I plan on providing more content like this, and I will talk to you guys soon.